Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mirwani and today we'll be doing this chapter called as marginal costing. Let's see this. We're going to do question number 27. Sales, variable cost, contribution, fixed cost, profit. CPU, PC, CPU, PC. Units. Let's see this. They said that fixed cost is 4,000. Fixed cost is 4,000. Break-even sales is 20,000. That means when the sales is 20,000, profit is nil. That is called as break-even sales. Profit is 1,000 and selling price per unit is given to you as 20. Selling price per unit is given to you as 20. Okay. Now, once you have this, if this is nil, that means my contribution has to be 4,000. In that case, variable cost will be 16,000. I can first find out PV. PV is C upon S into 100. So I can therefore say that PV is 4,000 upon S, 20,000 into 100. Some of these calculations. This is 20%. Now, we know that fixed cost remains the same. So if 4,000 in the first year, 4,000 in the next one also, it will be. Contribution is going to be 5,000. So in that case, again I can use the formula PV is C upon S into 100. So 20 is C, 5,000 upon S into 100. So I'll get S is equal to 5,000 into 100 divided by 20.
25,000.
25. Let's check this. $25,000. So that means my sales is going to be 25,000. If sales is 25,000, that means my variable cost is going to be 20,000. Right? Okay. So we found that out. They've asked you to find out sales and they've asked you to find out the new break-even sales if the selling price per unit, if the selling price is reduced by 10%. Right? Now, they said that CPU, PC. Now before that, let's just find out the units that were sold. Units. My sale was 25,000 and selling price per unit is 20. Someone please help me calculate how many units have been sold.
1250.
1250 units have been sold. Okay, let's make the table again, guys. I can say that sales, variable cost, contribution, fixed cost, profit, CPU, PC, units we have found. They are saying that new selling price per unit. New selling price per unit is 20 minus 10%. That means new selling price per unit is going to be 18. Selling price per unit is 18. I'm selling 1250 units. Someone please get me the sales. 1250 into 18.
22,500.
22,500. Variable cost is 20,000. So contribution will be 2,500. Fixed cost is 4,000. So I'm going to incur loss in this case of 1,500. Right? Now they've asked me to find out the new BEP. For that, first I have to find out the new PV. New PV is C upon S into 100. C is 2,500 upon 22,500 into 100. Someone please help me. 11.11%. Once I have this, then I can find out BEP. BEP is nothing but F upon PV. F we have found out is 4000 divided by 11.11%. Someone please help me calculate this. It should come to 36,000.
Yeah, 360.
4,000 divided by 11%. 36,000. So my BEP sales is going to be 36,000. Next, let's move on. Right, let's move on to the next sum, guys. Question 28. Sales, variable cost, contribution, fixed cost, profit. CPU, PC. Let's see this. This and that, calculate the PV and fixed expenses. If margin of safety is 80,000, profit is 20,000 and sales is 3 lakhs. They've given you profit is 20,000 and they've also given you that sales is 3 lakhs. They've also given you margin of safety. MS is given to you as 20,000. Right? Now, I can say that MS is P upon PV. First thing I can say, MS is nothing but 20,000. So 20,000 is profit. 20,000. Both are 20. No, MS is 80,000. MS is given to you as 80,000. Right? So margin of safety is 80,000, profit is 20,000 and sales is 3 lakhs. So 20,000 upon PV. So I'll get PV is 20,000 divided by 80,000. So please 0.25. If I convert this into percentage, this will be 25%. How do I convert it into percentage? Multiply by 100. Once I have this, then I can say that PV is equal to C upon S into 100. 25 is C upon S. S is 3 lakhs into 100. Someone please calculate this. 75,000. Right? So in that case, contribution is going to be 75,000. So my variable cost will be 2,25,000 and this is going to be 55,000. Fixed cost is going to be 55,000. Now what if they ask me to calculate PV and fixed cost? Both of them we found out. Next, take our next sum. Let's see. Question 29. SVCFP. CPU, PC, units. The ratio of variable cost to sales is 70. The ratio of variable cost to sales is 70. That means if sales is 100, if the sales is 100, that means variable cost will be 70, in which case my contribution would be 30. Break-even sales occurs at 60% of the capacity sales. Find the capacity sales when the fixed cost is 90,000. Fixed cost is given to you as 90,000. Okay, and also compute at 75% of the capacity sales. Now, we've said that we assume sales to be 100, so variable cost was 70, contribution was 30. First thing that I need to do is find out PV. PV is C upon S into 100. So that's 30 upon 100 into 100. So in that case, that will be 30%. Now, the first thing that you need to find out, they've given you that break-evens. You can find out the BEP sales. BEP is F upon PV. F is given to you as 90,000 divided by PV. 30%, somebody is 3 lakhs. So BEP is 3 lakhs. So my BEP sales is 3 lakhs. That means if the sales is 3 lakhs, my profit will be nil. If this is my BEP sales, that means if the sales is 3 lakhs, then the profit will be nil. In which case my contribution would be 90,000 and variable cost will be 2,10,000. What are they asking me to find out? Okay, the ratio of this break-even sales occurs at 60% capacity. That means sales at 60% capacity is 3 lakhs. If this is my sales at 60% capacity, I can find out my sales at 100% capacity. Therefore, I can say sales at 100% capacity should be how much? X, which will be nothing but 100 into 3 lakhs divided by 60. Someone please help me calculate this.
5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. So at 100% capacity, my sales is going to be equal to 5 lakhs. Okay, they've also asked me to find out, compute the profit at 75% capacity. Let's first find out sales at 75% capacity. Sales at 75% capacity will be say Y. So I can say Y is 75 into 3 lakhs divided by 60. So please help me calculate this. 3,75,000. So at 75% capacity, my sales is going to be 3,75,000.
So this is compute profit.
I'll get the profit now, right? Once I have my sales, then I can get everything. I have sales, I have PV, so I should be able to get everything, right? Now PC at 75% capacity, we found out sales is 3,75,000. We also know that fixed cost remains the same, right? So I can say that once I have this, I can say that PV remains constant. So PV is C upon S into 100. PV, we have found out PV as 30 is C upon S. S we found out as 3,75,000 into 100. Someone please help me calculate this. C is going to be 3,75,000 into 30%.
1,12,500. Yeah.
1,12,500. Guys, can you please see this? That means my contribution is going to be equal to 1,12,500. If this is 1,12,500, that means this is going to be 22,500. And someone please help me calculate this also. 3,75,000 minus 1,12,500.
2,62,500.
2,62,500. So at 75% capacity, my profit is going to be 22,500. Right? Next, let's see the next sum, guys. Sales less variable cost is your contribution less fixed cost is your profit. CPU PC. Now, they said that if the margin of safety is 2,40,000, they've given you margin of safety is 2,40,000 rupees. They've also given you that margin of safety is 40% of sales. That means I can say 2,40,000. 2,40,000 is 40% of sales. So in that case, 2,40,000 into 100 divided by 40 gives me sales. That means 6 lakhs. So sales is going to be 6 lakhs. Right? Next, they have also given you that PV is 30%. So I can say PV is C upon S into 100. PV is 30 is C upon S. S is 3 lakhs. No, S is 6 lakhs, sorry. Into 100. Someone please calculate. C will be 1,80,000. So contribution is going to be 1,80,000. 4,20,000 will be my variable cost. Calculate the BEP sales. Now, they have asked you to calculate the BEP sales and the amount of profit when sales is 9 lakhs. Now I can also say that MS is P upon PV. So MS is 2,40,000 is equal to P upon PV. PV is 30%. So 2,40,000 into 30% is equal to P. So P will be 72,000. Now if P is 72,000, guys, if P is 72,000, this is 80,000. 1,08,000 will be my fixed cost. Right? Once I have this, now they've asked me to find out BEP sales. BEP. For BEP, now if it is BEP, that means my profit is going to be nil. At BEP sales, my profit is nil. Fixed cost is going to be 1,08,000. Fixed cost does not change. Therefore, my contribution will be 1,08,000. Once I have this, then I can say that PV is C upon S into 100. PV we said is 30 is C upon S. C we found out as 1,08,000 upon S into 100. Cross multiply, S is 1,08,000 upon 30 into 100. Someone please help me calculate this. 3,60,000. So my BEP sales is going to be 3,60,000. If this is 3,60,000, someone please help me calculate the variable cost. 2,52,000. Fine, do we get this thing clear? Okay, so they asked you to find out BEP sales. We found out the amount of profit on sales of 9 lakh. I can use the formula required sales is F plus required profit upon PV on a sales of 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs is my sales. F we found out is 1,08,000 in plus required profit upon PV. PV we had found out as 30%. So 9 lakh into 30% will give you 2,70,000 minus 1,08,000 will be my required profit. 1,62,000 will be the required profit. Fine. Next, let's move on to the next sum, guys. Question number 31. SBCFP. CPUPC. Let's start. They've given you that a retail leader of garment is currently selling 24,000 shirts. Units is 24,000. He's selling 24,000 shirts. He supplies you with the following details for the year ending 31st December. Selling price per shirt is 40 rupees. Selling price per shirt is 40 rupees. They've also given you that the variable cost per shirt is 25 rupees. Right? The fixed cost, they've given you that fixed cost is 1,20,000, 80,000 and 40,000. So my total fixed cost will be 2,40,000. Right? As a cost accountant of the firm, you are required to answer the following each part independently. Calculate the break-even point and the margin of safety in sales revenue and number of shirts sold. Right? If this is 25, that means this is going to be 15. I can also find out the sales. Someone please find out the sales and tell me 24,000 into 40. 9,60,000. Then 24,000 into 25. Someone please help me get that.
6 lakhs.
So that means this is going to be 3,60,000. So this is 1,20,000. First thing that you need to find out is PV. PV is C upon S into 100. So I can say PV is C 15 upon S 40 into 100. Someone please help me calculate this.
37.5.
37.5%. Right? Once I have this, then I can find out BEP. BEP is F upon PV. So that is 2,40,000 upon 37.5%. Someone please help me calculate that. 6,40,000 rupees. Okay. How do I convert this into unit? To convert this into units, divide this by selling price per unit. So 6,40,000 divided by selling price per unit will give you the number of units. Someone please divide this.
26.67. Divided by,
Selling price per unit.
16,000.
16,000 units. So my break even occurs at 6,40,000 rupees or at 16,000 shirts. Next, let's also find out the MS. MS is P upon PV. P is 1,20,000 divided by PV. PV we found out is 37.5%. Someone please help me calculate this. 1,20,000 divided by 37.5%. 3,20,000. So my margin of safety is 3,20,000 rupees. In terms of units, divide this by selling price per unit. Remember, whenever you want to convert amount into units, always divide by selling price per unit. So many units. Someone please help me get this. 8,000 units. So my margin of safety is 8,000 units. First part of the sum is done. Next part of the sum. Assume that 20,000 shirts were sold in the year. Find out the net profit. Right? 20,000 shirts were sold in the year. SVCFT. CPU TC units. Right? 20,000 shirts were sold per year. Whether you are selling 24,000 or 20,000, the selling price per unit, the variable cost per unit will remain the same and the fixed cost will also remain the same. Now, this is going to be 15. Someone please do 40 into 20,000.
8 lakhs.
8 lakhs. Then 25 into 20,000. So that is going to be 5 lakhs. So this will come out to 3 lakhs. So this will come out to 60,000. So the profit when you are, if 20,000 shirts are sold by the firm, then the profit is going to be 60,000 rupees. Right? Next, the third part of the question. It is decided to introduce a selling commission of 3 per shirt. How many would require to be sold to earn a net income of 15,000? Right? Now, I want to make a net income of 15,000. Let's see this. Now, since a selling commission per shirt is introduced, therefore, my new variable cost will be whatever was my variable cost plus the selling commission. So that is 28 rupees. Therefore, my new so I have this. I can make the table SVCFP CPU TC. Right? Now they are saying that selling price per unit will remain the same. Variable cost becomes 28. So my contribution will become 12. Now they are saying that find out the number of units to be sold. How many units should be sold to earn a net income of 15,000? I want to earn an income of 15,000 rupees. We know that fixed cost remains the same. So fixed cost will still be 2,40,000. If fixed cost is 2,40,000, that means contribution will be 2,55,000.
Yes, sir.
Now I should get 2,55,000 as contribution and the CPU is given to you as 12. So I can straight away find out the number of units. I can say that units is going to be equal to
21250.
units will be equal to 2,55,000 divided by 12.
21,000. Yes.
21,250. Right? So if I sell 21,250 units after introducing a sales commission of 3 rupees per unit, I'll make a profit of 15,000. Next, the fourth part of the question. Assuming that in the year 2002, an additional staff of rupees 33,000 is anticipated and the price of the shirt is likely to increase by 15%, what should be the break-even point in number of shirts and sales revenue? Sales less variable cost gives you contribution, less fixed cost gives you profit. CPU, PC. Right, now let's see this. They are saying that there would be an additional staff having a cost of 33,000. So my new fixed cost will be 2,40,000 I was paying as it is. Plus I have to pay an additional 33,000. That means I have to pay 2,73,000 now. So my fixed cost will become 2,73,000. Moreover, they have said that the selling price is likely to increase by 15%. So my new selling price will be whatever was my old selling price plus 15%. So that is going to be 46 rupees. Selling price per unit is going to be 46 rupees. They said that what should be the break-even point in number of shirts and sales. Now since I want to find out break-even sales, therefore my profit will be nil. For break-even sales, profit is nil. So if profit is nil, that means contribution will be 2,73,000. Right? Once I know contribution is 2,73,000. Now my variable cost is 25. Someone please get me the contribution therefore.
This is 28.
25 original. I have to consider with respect to original. Right? 21. So contribution is going to be 21. If you have this, then you can find out the units. How do I find out units? 2,73,000 divided by 21. How much is that? 13,000. That means if I sell 13,000 units, I will be at break-even. So my break-even units are going to be 13,000. Someone please multiply 13,000 into 46. 5,98,000. Someone please get me the variable cost also. 3,25,000. Therefore, I can say that the break-even sales is going to be 5,98,000 rupees, or it is going to be 13,000 units. Right? Do we get this thing here? So I can say that it is 13,000 units, or it is going to be 5,98,000 rupees. Right? We'll stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.